Okay, because so my question is, I want to explain from a non-chiropractor's point of view. If I'm not a believer in chiropractic yet, maybe I've heard Joe Rogan make fun of it. Maybe I've made a joke about it because I saw Homer Simpson make a joke on it. But I have a problem with my shoulder or my neck's hurting me, and so my Facebook ad catches my attention. And I go, oh, and I see $47. That means in my head, I'm going to show up and go, here's my $47. What do I get? And I have a lot of docs that I talk to every day that go, does that include, we don't do that on the, help me through the thinking between the potential patient who's not yet a fan of chiropractic and what the doctor has to consider.
I think the bigger question, this is a great question, comes up a lot. The bigger question is, are you operating a clinic or a business? We've talked about this before. We're not hospitals. We don't have commercials driving people we don't have this big industry. We're on our own out here afloat. So I think you got to ask whoever's listening to this, you got to ask yourself, do you have a clinic or a business? You have to have a business. Yes, you're a clinician, but you have to have a business and understand how a business works. So the $47 or whatever price you choose to give is more than likely you're going to lose on that first visit. I'm assuming we put that out there. You're the marketing guy.
Yeah, I get that all the time. Well, what am I supposed to, how do I get somebody to go from $47 and find out it's really $100 per? And we've got other videos on that.
But the $47 to gain attention, Facebook is interrupting people in their day, and we're trying to get people to click and come into the office. So 47, 67, whatever, they see a special, they see they get some answers, they can get examined, whatever. We're probably losing money. Whatever your fee is, $100, $80, $100, we're losing money on that.
But you're only losing money theoretically based on what you might have gotten.
This is my point, right?
Yeah.
If the person hasn't, your office is open, the lights are on, the staff is there.
Yeah, your actual cost of goods doesn't change.
But if you don't have a full schedule, that time would have been doing other things. So I'm not 100% sure we could say we're losing money. But let's just say we normally charge.
You're getting less than you would for somebody off the street.
Right.
Who
so well, that's I'm losing out. And if you offer free treatment, now you're talking $100 to $150, maybe $175. This is crazy. I'm losing money. You haven't lost it. You lost your time a little bit, but you're getting $47 for whatever reason and whatever you choose. And that helps out a little bit.
You paid for the ad that day.
Correct. And it's like Costco and their hot dogs. It's a lost leader. People come in to buy a hot dog at Costco. They know it's a $1.99. They probably lose money. Actually, I know they lose money on that. And they're going to go spend time and shop around and probably come back once a week for the rest of eternity.
And right? You have a new relationship. You have a new relationship
with Costco. So I look at it like a lost leader is they've come in, they spent the money, they get to see the office, the environment, gain trust, build a bond, all those things, right? Get some answers.
Resistance comes down.
They sit down and they make a purchase, an ongoing purchase. So if you know your patient visit average, all these people are going to spend $3,000-$4,000, $2,000-$3,000. Is it okay that you didn't charge them an extra $75 on the first time?
Yeah,
I would say that it is, right?
Yeah.
So I think we're looking at it differently. I think you give them tons of value on that appointment, right? I don't want people to look at this and go, I'm giving them $47, so I'm going to give less, or I'm going to do a quicker consult. I actually think you bring out the whistles and the bells and the sizzle of the steak, and you impress. Imagine you showing up in this time and age, not impressed in my oil change, and I have to wait here, I have to wait there, and you walk into a chiropractic office that's on time, ready to serve you, give you way more value than what you're expecting, examine you, I'm going to be able to help you. How would you feel if we did that in this day and age?
Yeah.
Great. So I actually think, sorry, go ahead.
It just always reminds me of I just say this because there's people watching who might not know this, but your wife, Dr. Carla, also a chiropractor, told the story on one of these conversations I happened to be privy to with another one of our clients that, just the day that she said, I had someone today who came in for a shoulder treatment for a laser, who then said I would never get a chiropractic treatment or ever let a chiropractor touch my neck. But after meeting you and seeing what you had to say and hearing about why it might be, if she happily let Carla treat her and acknowledge that this is something she never thought she'd do. That wouldn't have happened if she hadn't seen a device condition specific with an offer.
Yeah, people don't take long to build a connection and a bond. And if they build a bond and they trust you, even takes one visit, half a visit, 5 minutes, 2 visits. Once you build that trust, then you have that patient's trust that you can give them what they think they need. And yeah, absolutely. If you're marketing another way, if you're marketing to just chiropractic, it usually is typically not going to work out the same if you meet people where they're at with their pain and dysfunctions. I look at that $47 as not a loss at all. I look at it as it's some income coming in and you're donating your time. That's the way that I look at it. You're donating your time for a short period to try to build a bond with that patient and help them. And in return, if you can do that, they're going to exchange money with you.